Okay, so I'm back for the third time because I just tried it again and I got a phone call. The weather here is bad right now for this to be a southern state. Very icy out, very non-typical of Texas. And so I needed a moment to get myself together because I felt myself swelling with anger, the other spectrum of the emotions that I was roller coastering through. So I wanted to get up and just tell them all to get out, but then I was gonna send a text message and ask him if he, the game, and his company could go to the front, away from right here by my bedroom. But I reread the message after I got done typing it, and I just automatically knew that when I sent it, it was going to be a problem, because it's a problem whenever I say anything in regards to what he is or is not doing to him or to her. So I took Avenue B, actually Avenue C, because Avenue A would say something with my words, and Avenue B was send him a text message. So I chose Avenue C, which was to send her a text message. And I just simply asked, was it okay if he went to the front with his company, I'm sorry. So she just called me and she's like, oh, the weather here is so bad. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to make it home in the morning. I might eat it, blah. Okay. So I'm like, so your coworker that came and picked you up for work can't bring you home from work? Like, she leaving work early? What's going on, right? She's like, oh, some of the nurses and staff that work here are, they get in rooms. Some of them going to like the hotel next door. And I'm like, so what exactly is it that she's saying? Because where are you going with this? Because you at work right now, you work midnights. You're not getting off until 7 in the morning. So you might have to turn the heat up a little bit, because they talking about it's going to get down to -2. No, it's not going to get down to -2. The lowest temperature between now and 7 a.m. tomorrow is going to be at 7 a.m. tomorrow. It's supposed to be 9 degrees by 7 a.m. You forgot I got access to the weather too? Like, what? Okay, but anyway, completely caught me on some I might not come home from work in the morning, and did not address my text message. Okay. Maybe you ain't got your phone. All right, that's possible. But let me just talk about my day right quick for why I'm reacting the way I'm reacting to the I might not come home when I get off work in the AM. We had a real huge argument yesterday. That in the end, both of our opinions were that it was very unnecessary, yet it happened. What sparked it was me responding to her in the way that she was speaking to me. She made a statement with Edge. That boy was covered in razor blades. And so when I responded, I had a couple blades on my own. But I was the one that was told that I was being edgy, and she completely was oblivious to what she said came out like. Sparked a light. I forgot today was Valentine's Day. On yesterday, I thought it was Monday. I thought Valentine's Day was Monday. The thing that bothered me the most about, well, it was a couple things, and I did express them to her as well. I'm not just telling them to you, YouTube. One of the things that I told her really bothered me was the fact that she kept asking me to tell her what the problem was, what was wrong, as I was telling her. Like, you asking me what's wrong, and so I'm telling you what's wrong, and while I'm talking, you keep saying what's wrong. Just answer the question like I'm not talking. Which led her to not be able to hear my answer. So after she asked me like 3 or 4 times, and now I'm done telling my answer, and yet she's still asking me it again, I'm like, I told you. You did not. I answered the question, but you were so busy asking me the same question and saying other things that you didn't hear what I was saying. And what I was saying was the answer to your question. I wasn't just saying random shit. I wasn't just talking. I was answering your question, but you didn't hear it. So further down and further down and further down. It's worse and worse and worse. Then it came to the conclusion of, I didn't hear you answer the question. I didn't hear you. So I'm like, she, more of, I didn't answer the question. And I was like, at this point, I can't take that. What I can take is you saying you didn't hear my answer because you were too busy talking and not listening. Told me that she couldn't say that because that was a lie, because I didn't answer the question. I'm talking about pour the gasoline into the fire. Why am I talking if you're not listening to me? Why are you asking questions if you're not listening to my answer? Have you any idea how that made me feel? Try to explain it to her. She steady harping on how I didn't answer the question. So fuck how I feel about it. Just answer the question. So many times she told me, don't say this, say that. Just answer the question. Just answer the question. Despite what it is that I'm saying, answer the question. Answer the question. Then it gets to a point where I don't want to say anything. I'm not talking. So she's not talking. She sat down. I felt like we needed that moment because I don't want to keep repeating myself because you're not hearing me. So why do you keep asking me to answer the question? So I just stopped. She got up to walk away, and I was like, why are you walking away? And she yells out, stop controlling me. I didn't tell you to sit there. I didn't tell you to not say anything. But what is controlling is you keep telling me to answer the question. What is controlling is you telling me what not to say, but what you want me to say. That is controlling. She didn't recognize that. She didn't think that that was controlling at all. Funniest part of it, after we go back and forth about the, is it solved? How do we solve it? Or what? Because I don't have any answers at this point, because the answers that I was giving to the questions you were asking me, you weren't hearing. You weren't listening to them. So why are you still asking me questions and you're still not hearing them? highlight of the argument. She asked me, did I want to have sex? And I said no. Quick rebuttal. Okay, well, do you want to have sex tomorrow? And I was like, I don't know. Shit, it ain't tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Tomorrow ain't got here yet. It's many hours away. Then she felt the need to remind me that tomorrow, which is now today, is Valentine's Day. And I was like, oh, is it? That just fucked her up because shit, I thought it was Monday. I thought Valentine's Day was Monday. Hell, I'm the one who supposed to be getting something, so I didn't really need to be keeping up with the give because I was supposed to be receiving. Just saying. My day today, though, I couldn't sleep last night. It was definitely for something going on 5 o'clock when I went to sleep, and that was because I doped myself up like a little kid and took some Benadryl. My mind was just going with everything I just said and all the things that I said in the last video. It's just... I still want to cry. But I'm not, and I didn't intend for the tears to fill the last video to fall, but sometimes you can't hold it in. The day started about 7 something. She woke up, grabbed her phone. I roll over, face her. She roll over, face the wall. I roll back over. She turned back over on her back while on the phone still. I go back to sleep. I wake up to her getting out of the bed like 3 hours later. It's 10 something. I'm like, so she lay here in the bed all this time? On her phone? She usually don't lay in the bed that long. She got up. She left out the room. I went back to sleep. Because like I said, it was going on 5 o'clock when I went to sleep. I needed to sleep off the Benadryl. But she don't know none of that because we haven't talked about it still. So... like one something, she come in here, wake me up. She like, happy Valentine's Day, happy Valentine's Day. She said that, a pleasant voice, very pleasant, being nice, you know. Something to the effect of, because I was, still kind of asleep, but something to the effect of, I hope you have a good day or joyous day, or, I hope it goes your way or something like that. Like I said, I was still kind of asleep. I said, thanks, you too. I remember saying that. She left. I don't know how much longer after that, but a little bit after that, she came back in the room and was like, hey, you want some boiled eggs? No, thank you. It's Valentine's Day. I do not want some boiled eggs. It's Valentine's Day. A few days ago, she was all into this, what I'm going to make you for Valentine's Day lunch because I got to go to work that night. We ain't going to be able to have dinner. Okay. She talking about some fish cakes or something. And I'm like, where you get that? We don't got nothing in there to make none of that, So go to the store. Okay. All right. Okay. Because it's Valentine's Day. Do your thing for me. When I finally made the decision to get up, it was like 2:15, 2:30. And she came back in the room and she was like, hey, how you feeling? I'm all right. I'm watching TV. Didn't take my eyes off of it. So she was like, okay. And she left. Meaning the room, left the room. She went back out to the front because like I had said before, you know, we spend our days in different rooms of the house. So for something come around, 4:30, 4:45, something like that. She come in the room. It's a bathroom in our bedroom. She come in the room to go to the bathroom because apparently her son had just went into the other bathroom because she came in like, dang, I wish you hadn't just went in there. I wanted to go in there. And then what bathroom was he going to go in? So she go in the bathroom. She's on the phone with her family. You know, they loud, she loud. I'm trying to watch TV. She got the bathroom door open. On the phone for a while. Like can't hear the TV. I turned the volume on the TV up to like 65 because they so loud. Now she's to the point where she's getting ready for work. So, you know, she's in there washing herself or whatever. Then it's all right. You know, I'm trying to get ready for work, get off the phone with the family, blah, blah, blah. And then after all of that, though, after wash up, after all the majority of the conversation, now that it's toned down, you know, now she wants to close the door so I can turn down the TV. And then we walked into that fateful scene. She came out of the bathroom holding herself because she had to walk past me. My side of the bed is closest to the bathroom. Came out of the bathroom holding herself, and she walked around the bed and she picked up her undergarments and she put on her bra with her back facing me and her underwear, and then she started looking for her clothes in the dark. So now she's dressing with her back to me and in the dark on Valentine's Day. Then she leaves out. She comes back in. I'm in the bathroom now. And she's calling my name. And then she comes to the bathroom while I'm on the toilet talking about the weather. It's so bad out. Is it? The weather has been bad here for the last few days. You know, at this point, if you see this video, you may have heard about the pile up on the freeway here in Texas at Fort Worth. People lost their lives because they don't know how to drive in that kind of weather here. I don't know how many cars was in that accident because I just made the decision to not keep up with it, but it was horrible. Horrible. And today is worse. It's colder, so it's very icy out. I'm just like, all right, so she left out and she came back in while I was still in the bathroom. Came to the bedroom door and was like, all right, I'm about to go. Closed the door. It's 5:45. I haven't eaten anything all day at this point. except some chips that I had on my side table that I was eating the night before because I was up and I was wanting to snack. And all you've offered me all day today was some boiled eggs, and it's Valentine's Day. I'm hungry, so maybe about 10 minutes or so later, I get up, I go out to the front, and she's still here. She's sitting on the couch, waiting for a ride, I guess. And I'm looking for something to eat. Somebody had made some pasta. It was sitting on the stove, so I just slid it to the side, and I made me some scrambled eggs. The only food I had all day and for dinner on Valentine's Day was some scrambled eggs. And then she called me from work and told me that she might not come home in the morning when she gets off. How would you feel?